Tax revenues from oil and gas trading make up 15% of Vietnam Customs' total budget revenue. The General Department calculated that it would collect about $550 million less than the year start estimate if the crude oil price stayed at $60 per barrel as in the past 6 months. They never imagined that the price could drop as low as $40.
Vietnam Customs are closely monitoring the global price movements to make calculations and propose timely solutions to make up for the lower revenues from crude oil sale.
Vietnam's state budget revenue was estimated at $40.4 billion this year, with the revenue from crude oil expected to be a tenth of that sum. However, these figures were based on a crude oil price of $100 per barrel. The recent price drop has come as a shock to the state budget, especially since it ran a deficit of $4.4 billion in the first 7 months.
The government calculated that for every dollar in price reduction, the state budget's revenue will be fallen by $1 trillion, or $44 million. If the oil price continues to decline, the deficit will be higher. The state budget relies heavily on crude oil. That's the biggest issue. However, this is also a chance to review budget spending.
The lower crude oil prices also mean that the prices of many input materials in retail petrol will decrease. Manufacturers and consumers can benefit from this.
Energy accounts for a large proportion of production costs. As energy prices fall, the production costs are lower and ultimately, consumers benefit from cheaper goods. In a way, it is like a stimulus package for the economy.
Experts say that to make up for the lower revenues from crude oil, the government might consider issuing bonds.